This BBL turned out being like too much. Like, to be honest. So my ass was, I looked like an ant, to be honest.
Look at that. Hey guys, AJ here back with another one for you. So guys, we all know these knuckleheaded 304s. Guys, they're out here getting all this plastic surgery, right? Hey guys, chicks in the US and Canada, they'll go to the DR, and chicks in the UK, they will go to Turkey and let these third world doctors just hack into them. And then they're surprised when something goes wrong. And guys, there's Instagram pages, Facebook pages that these doctors use to go, oh yeah, you'll have a discount. It's gonna be an amazing island getaway experience. It's gonna be cheap and affordable. Then they fly to Turkey, fly to the DR, and figure out,
you've been had, you've been took, you've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
clown world, right? They get botched. They have all types of health problems if they survive at all. So guys, we're going to go to the Dumpster Fire on this TikTok and look at these two dunderheads. There's this chick and there's another chick. And they're going to explain to us how their BBLs went wrong. But before we do that, like, subscribe, drop a comment. Guys, I have a second channel called 50304s. That is linked in the description, so please go and check that out. Join my Discord. Check out the playlist at the end. Guys, I'm offering memberships now, so please hit the join button or the link in the description because memberships really help the channel out. Guys, I appreciate all you guys that are already members. Thanks so much for that. And let's get into this. And guys, look at this. Look at this dunderhead right here, right? First of all, this person looks like a... It looks like this knucklehead had like their second or third nose job. And look at this dunderhead's lips. Yikes, who's smashing this? Come on, man.
I wasn't even gonna go there, but like, let's talk about it. So I think this was around COVID. Like, COVID had just like started, or we were mid-COVID. I said to my man, like, babe, I think I want to get a baby. I'm feeling a little bit fat. I weighed like 60 kilos, okay, so I wasn't, but I just felt it. And my man was like, all right, baby, book it in, let's go. So like 2 days later, we go to this surgeon who was like the most reputable surgeon. He had like 30 years experience. It was all over like TV, like it was everywhere. When I even went in there from my consult, they had like the Real Housewives in there filming, and I'm thinking, all right, we made the right decision. Cool. No, we did not. So we go and talk to the surgeon, and we're like, when can you get me in? He's like, oh, because of COVID, like there's like not many dates, and like we don't know if we can operate. And naturally my man's like, I'll give you more money. And then he's like, all right, I'll get her in next week. So I go in for surgery. When I'm in the clinic, I'm like, why the hell is there like boxes? Like, they just do it in the clinic. It's not even a hospital. Red flag, number one.
Dunderhead.
Then I'm like looking around, I'm thinking, me and my girlfriend are waiting in the operating room. I'm like, this can't be where they do it. Like, it just can't be. Because like, I'm in here and I'm not sterile. Like, naturally, when you get surgery, you know, you get your surgery and like they operate you in the room and like everyone is like super clean. Well, not this clinic. I'm like, I bet. But like, you know, the reputation is so good. Like, you know, in Australia, we don't have many options. And like, he was working for a really big company at the time. Like, it was a big thing. So whatever. So they give me an injection. A lady gives me an injection in my arm. And then like 10 minutes later, he like is like setting up the machine and he drops like the lipo instrument on the floor. And I'm like, laying on the bed thinking, is it gonna hurt? I'm like, oh my god, I'm really nervous. What the fuck? And then the girl goes, oh, did a girl give you a needle in your arm yet? And I'm like, bitch, yes. Like, shouldn't someone have noted that down? Like, is that not important information? Then they start like injecting my legs with like a local anesthetic. I'm thinking, I don't know, something doesn't feel right. Then they give me Valium. And I'm like, all right, like, I trust you. Right? So they start like doing it, and like when I tell you this shit fucking hurt, oh my days, it hurt so bad.
Look at
I'm
that.
like crying on the table, and I'm on my phone. And at the time, I was filming parts of the procedure. I don't have the phone anymore, so I cannot show you, but I'm filming parts of the procedure. And then all I remember is like getting up, like sitting on the table and going up to pee. And like I'm bleeding all down my legs, obviously all the holes, like I'm bleeding, and like I'm leaving bloody footprints behind, and I'm in the bathroom and I'm on my phone and I'm just thinking like something just doesn't feel right. And I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, it's not big enough. So I go back in the operating room and I said, it's not big enough. And then a different doctor said, okay, lay down, and he just started injecting more fat into my hips. Yeah, anyway, so I went home and I was just like, I remember being like almost like my body was in shock, which no shit. I was like,
I can't, guys. I can't. I'm sorry. But you guys get the general idea, right? Guys, she was clipping some coupons, right? You know? And went to some friggin', Dr. Bob's plastic surgeon place. And guys, leave it to a 304 to ruin an English accent. Actually, I went to get my butt done to get me bum. And it hurt, and I don't know what to do, and I was awake the entire time. What a mess, guys. Look at that. Imagine how this chick's gonna look when she's like 50, when she's 45, when she's 40. She already looks like the Crypt Keeper. You know what I'm saying? These chicks are cooked. Absolutely cooked. And guys, she was awake the whole time. That's how you know she was clipping coupons. This chick says, this sounds exactly like me. I was awake and he was ordering steak on a loudspeaker. Damn. Someone says, any reputable surgeon will not recommend a BBL. Someone says, being awake because they skimped on the anesthetic is traumatic. This person says aesthetic, right? Damn. Look at that. This chick says, I was looking at Turkey but just didn't feel 100% safe with anyone. I'm booked for Colombia, so you're going to go from one third world country to another. Absolutely insane. These chicks are cooked. Cooked. Clown world.
What's up? So today is not about perfume. Today is about something different. And I'm still going to spray some. I'm definitely going to spray some natos, because I'm about to go somewhere. And yeah. So what I wanted to talk to you about today is BBLs and my thoughts on getting a BBL, because I had two. So yeah.
Two of them.
Back in 2019, I had my first BBL. Went there to Turkey, had a BBL, had it done, whatever, woke up, was happy, and everything turned out great. Because I didn't have no ass, literally my back and my ass was one, like an iPad, you know. So yeah, I did it, and it turned out great. I loved it, whatever, because my fat was always in my stomach area and in my back area, and my legs were kind of small always. So yeah, so I did that, and then in 2021 I did another BBL because I wanted more, I wanted bigger, I wanted more hips, and I had a second BBL. But this BBL turned out being like too much. Like, to be honest, as I said, my legs are pretty skinny, so my ass I looked like an ant, to be honest. Like in the first couple of months, because the fat also goes like away a little bit, I looked like an ant. I didn't like it. Even people would like turn around and ask me if I had a BBL. This is not the whole point, you know. So I was not feeling it anymore. Like in the first few months I was kind of happy, you know, because I didn't see it until people like would tell me or ask me even if I had it done. So that's when I realized, okay, you can see it. So yeah, and then I started like thinking about it and stuff, and at that point I was kind of regretting it. Like the second one, I started to be like, yeah, I want to be more natural, whatever, you know. I want to look more skinny, and some clothes I wouldn't wear anymore because it would be like too much for me, just, you know. And yeah, that's on the BBL. So now I'm 32, and sometimes I look in the mirror and I'm like, what if I didn't have done it before? Like, what if I didn't do it? Because now I have a baby and stuff, and my body would have probably changed also with having a baby. Like, maybe, yeah. It's not that I wake up and I cry or something, but sometimes I'm just like, what would my body look like, you know?
There you go, guys. They always regret it. Always. Always, 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 always. And none of these girls ever listen to these girls. Look, guys, she still won't definitively say, I should have never had this done, ever. Right? And even if she did, girls wouldn't listen anyways. And I guarantee her boyfriend paid for these 2 BBLs too.
So, yeah. That's my thoughts on BBL. So if you are planning or you're thinking about getting a BBL, I mean, it depends on how your aesthetics are. Like,
see? She could have said, if you're thinking about getting a BBL, don't do it. Right? But instead, she said, well, you know, you might, and she walked it back. Absolutely insane.
You really like this Coca-Cola bottle, whatever type of aesthetics, get it. But personally, me, I would not do it again. And also, if I go to beach clubs, because you know I live in Dubai, and if I go to beach clubs and stuff, and I see like really skinny girls, I love that. I personally love it. Like, that's my personal thoughts on this. So don't hate me, please. But yeah, what do you think? Would you get a BBL? Do you regret your BBL? Do you want to get a BBL but are scared? Because that was my biggest problem. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of nothing. I went in there, they put the anesthesia in, passed out, woke up, got up, and I was like, yeah, okay, it is what it is. It was okay. It felt like muscle pain, like crazy muscle pain. Honestly, the only thing that I really hated about these BBLs is the part where you cannot sit, and the massages. And yeah, the massages were so painful. Like, right after the surgery, the massage, this is more, I feel like this is more hurtful than the BBL itself. So yeah, think about it, guys. It's still like a very long procedure, and it is very dangerous.
Look at that. This other chick said she had 2 BBLs, one in 2020 and one in 2024. Do some squats, you dunderhead. These chicks are cooked. And guys, these BBLs are not cheap, and you could die. Guys, let me know what you think. All right, guys, I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe. I'm out of here, guys. Have a good one.